What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the World Cup of Hut. It's episode 5. As you saw in my recap videos, we had a pretty good run the past couple episodes. We made a few major upgrades. So something a little bit different for this episode, since we opened some packs in my stream in episode 4, I'll count that as my draft because I actually didn't set it up at the end of the stream for you guys to give your suggestions and such. So there'll be no draft this episode. The teams can, carry forward the amount of points they have in their bank until next episode. So there's a little exception to the rule this episode, but we're going to get back on track with the draft at the beginning of next episode. So guys, be sure to stay tuned until the end of the episode so you can have a full list of players that each team can draft. Then you can give me your suggestions and I'll do the draft at the beginning of next episode. So since Canada won last episode, they got 500 points. That means they get to start the episode. They get to have the easiest games potentially, although we're in Division 8 still, so things are going to be pretty easy going forward still. So as you can see, in addition to our draft from episode 3 with Derek Brassard, we also got a couple players for the team in the packs that we opened. So we got Benoit Pouliot to make a full Oilers line on the first line. Then we got Jonathan Huberdeau on right wing and Antoine Vermette. So now we got some decent center depth going on with Team Canada. Our goalies are still the same. Our defense hasn't changed since episode 3. Let's see how the boys can do in their 5th game of the series. Let's get it on. So we're jumping into the first game with Team Canada against It's Arash, a Nashville Predators fan. Yeah, it looked like he had Claude Giroux maybe on his first line. This should be a decent challenge. Wow, what an outlet pass to Nuge, and he's all alone. He buries it. Oh my God! I thought I was gonna get stopped when he lay down there, but Nuge powered through. Thank God. I thought I was gonna lose it right there, but he didn't. He wasn't even phased, and he just goes backhand forehand roof job. Canadians are up 1-0. Oh my God. Wide open. I saw that all day, just waiting for it to open. Vermette goes right to the spot where he needs to be to blast that home. Absolutely smacked it. And we capitalized on the power play, and now we're up by 2. Oh, get walked, son. Oh my God. He thought he was tracking me the whole way. What a change of direction by Nathan Beaulieu. I was just so quiet while that play was happening. Nathan Beaulieu goes end to end. Oh my God, absolutely fools him. Makes Kincaid look silly. And makes my opponent look silly. I'm mad that didn't cause a rage quit. That would have made me quit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Go. Boom, baby. Everly. Oh my goodness, I was waiting for him to open up. He backs up right into the top of the circle for a massive one-timer, top right-hand corner above the shoulder. Spurgeon all the way down the ice. Which one to speak of this? Just, you didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything.
Boom. Like, Matt Martin is scoring on you. That just can't happen. That just can't happen. Boom. Rocket pass. Oh, and that's the game. Canada takes it 6-1. A dominating performance by the boys. We are 4-0 in Division 8. And as the game shows, that was just a filthy game. 4 shots. I'm disappointed I didn't get that shutout. Would have liked those extra 200 points. But with the 6-1 victory, that means we get 100 points for the win and 300 points by winning by more than 3 goals. That's 400 points for Canada on top of the 500 they already had. That's 900. That's something to work with, boys. All right, let's see what Sweden can do to follow that nice performance by Canada. All right, boys, now it's Sweden's turn to answer that performance by Team Canada, that solid 6-1 win. So Carl Hagelin, they already had. In those packs that we got, we picked up Louis Eriksson, 86, now their best player. and Anton Strawman to shore up the defense. All right, so some big upgrades that Sweden desperately needed to compete with the other teams that are getting a little bit better than them from their results. So Sweden's got 400 points in the bank. Let's see if we can add to that in this second game. We are in Pittsburgh against an American fan. We are Sweden taking on our opponent, Fought 23. Sweden's been playing good. They're undefeated as well, like Canada. Eddie Lack has 2-0. Freddie Anderson, is that 81, negative 62? Okay. No, look how wide open he is. Why can't I switch to somebody and go get him? I saw it like 3 seconds before that goal happened that he was so wide open. But all of my guys are on the right side of the ice. I don't understand. Look, all 4 of my guys are right there. Why? I'm only controlling one of them. I don't get that, man. Ugh, and we're down early. There it is! Work it! Are you kidding me? Alright, Hagelin. Oh, look at him go. He is so good. Another poke check. Oh my goodness. Louis, been invisible all game, buddy. You're our best player. You gotta step up. Bing! Oh! Just when I said it. Oh my god, that was almost an absolute snipe. Oh, and then he goes right back and does the same exact thing. No way. Oh my god. Yes, finally we squeak it in. Oh, I wasn't confident in that shot at all, to be honest. Don't know how that went in, but I will take it. Oh, I can win this game so easily. Go! He's right up there. Go! Go, Janmark. 9 seconds. 9 seconds. No! I had him back door and I lose. Oh my god. I can't believe that game. 4-1. That's our first loss in regulation this series. That is our first regulation loss, and the stats just make me cringe, to be honest. So anyways, that's it for game 2. As you can see, I'm pretty rattled right now. Didn't deserve to lose that game, but that's how she goes in Division 8. So let's see if USA can turn it around in the last game of the episode. Alright, so that Sweden loss is behind us now. We've calmed down, the rage has dissipated, and now we're moving on to Team USA. So their upgrades from last episodes were James Van Riemsdyk. That's a huge pickup on the left wing there, so got some depth. Kyle Palmieri was also a pickup that we got in one of those packs. And then on defense, it got a pretty decent improvement with Paul Martin and then Cam Fowler. So got some depth now. Goalies are still pretty rough, so that might have to be one of the upgrades that we get next episode in the draft. If we get a goalie, it's going to be tough to do worse than Sweden did last game. So let's see if we can turn this episode around and finish it off with a win in game number 3. Last game of the episode, let's finish it strong with the win here. USA versus the Wack Shoremen. Should be a good game. He's got a Sedin brother, he's got Patty Sharp there, Chara. Should be a good game. Oh my god, TJ Oshie, that was absolutely filthy. Oh my god, he walks through the entire team, virtually. He just makes that guy look silly on defense there. He backed up right to the slot, basically. He thought he had me there. Boom. Oh my god, the hands in tight. Ew. Yeah, he's going to cut in all day, baby. Fowler, new pickup. Goes bar down. That was filth. Oh my god, lays the boom on a Sedin bro and then just goes hard to the net, unassisted. From defense to offense. Oh my god, that was dirty. Goes harder than that, shields that puck. Bing! Water bottle goes flying, and the USA are flying as well. I'm in. Jordan Schrader dumps it in on net. And JVR goes harder than that, picks up the rebound, and we are flying. Arkin with the speed, breaks the shutout. I have not been good on defense this game. I mean, this episode led in what? 3 goals, now 4 total in 3 games. That's not bad, but I would like the extra points for that shutout. But we all dream, and we're going straight in. Boom, across goal. Ew! Schrader absolutely clapped that into the back of the net. Didn't leave anything to chance. Boom. Nailed it! Let him make the first move, Conway. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, it's too easy. We need to get out of Division 8 ASAP. Yeah, when Fowler beats Larkin in a foot race, and then Larkin picks it off you and then goes 5-hole walking across crease while he's getting a blatant hit to the head, you know it's legit. Look at this. Boom, head down straight to the head. And he gets up and Selly's like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Boom, headshot. You see that whiplash. Straight line it, you got it. Yeah. Oh my god, did he bury that while falling down? That was disgusting. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That would have been a penalty shot either way for sure. But he tucked it just as he was falling down. Wingles, what an effort. There's the 10th goal with 7 minutes left. Alright, we're opening a pack after this episode. Before the draft, before I show you the draft board, after this episode, after this game, what's wrong with me? We're opening a pack. Oh, it's painful. It's painful to watch. Alright, GG to this guy. Give him a round of applause for staying in that game. Oh my god. 13-2. Beat down by the Americans. And USA racks up 100 points for the win and 300 points for winning by 3. Yeah, safe to say we got that one done. So boys, like I said, we'll open up a gold pack. Hopefully pull in November. That would be so amazing. I don't think I've ever pulled one before in my entire NHL career. And then we're going to show you what each team can draft. Alright boys, so after that amazing performance by the Americans, they've earned themselves 1 gold pack by scoring 10 goals or more in a single game. I guess that's a new rule for this series. So let's see. It's Movember right now, so there is a chance. You're saying there's a chance that there's a chance to pull a Movember. I doubt it though. I mean, my pack luck has not been great. So let's go through it here. Yeah, I mean, Jake Allen, Barbario, Niemi, Duplicate Giunta. Who can we actually use on our teams though? Jake Allen, he's Canadian. Okay, got to upgrade to our Canadian goalies. Assuming his synergies are good. Long range bomber, I like it. Alright guys, so set the filters for the American draft. Since they won the episode, well they tied with Canada with points at 400, but they obviously got the higher goal differential. So USA wins, they get to pick from the first 5 this episode, and they can only spend 23,800. Each team can only spend that amount. So they can pick from Shane Gostisbehere, Nick Foligno, Drew Stafford, Derek Stepan, and Seth Jones. So moving on to Canada now, they came in 2nd place. So they can pick from the first 4. They can afford a rare player as well. Remember, rare players cost 400 points. So Canada can get Mike Hoffman, Eric Fair, Jaden Schwartz, or Brent Seabrook. So potential to get another 87 on the squad. And finally, there's Sweden with a disappointing performance today. They outplayed their opponents, but they just didn't have enough scoring power. So maybe that's what they need to upgrade. So they have 400 points as well, so that's just enough to get a rare player. So let's see what they can get. Remember, they lost this episode, so they can pick from the first 3. And of course, already 2 players that we have, Louis Eriksson and Anton Strålman. So the next player will have to be Alexander Steen. He's going to have to be the one that's added to the team. So after this 5th episode of the World Cup of Hut, the bank balances are as follows. Canada's got 900 points in the bank. USA's got 700 and Sweden's got 400 to spend. They're all going to get a rare player at the beginning of the next episode during the draft. In terms of the points, Canada is still riding that undefeated record 5-0, giving them 10 points and the lead in this series. USA is 4-0-1 with that one overtime loss, giving them 9 points in second place. And Sweden is 4-1-0. We got our first regulation loss in this series today. So Sweden has 8 points. They're 4-1. The best players are obviously on the right side. Guys, let me know if you have any suggestions in a way to improve this series. If you guys are enjoying it, please drop a like on the video. If you've enjoyed what you're seeing and you're new, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out the last episode of the World Cup of Hut if you haven't already. And be sure to check out the rest of this series if this is completely new to you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for next episode. Episode 6 is going to be a good one. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.